What is up, lean bulk? Andrew back here. Got back from my upper body power day. It's a pretty crazy workout. Lifts for the most part. Some of them have gone up over my training durations, and some of them kind of stayed the same. One of those being bench press. Kind of piss myself off when I bench because I've videotaped myself before because I think that I have bad form because my shoulders really hurt after I do it. So I videotape myself, and every time I've seen myself do a bench press with something higher than 225, it's like the form, there's nothing wrong with the form from what I can tell. So the fact that my shoulders are killing me and I really can't be increasing my weight substantially kind of pisses me off. And I think it's just, I don't know, I think it's just the way my body's built, which kind of sucks, but not really too concerned about that right now. That was the workout today. Again, results are posted right below this vid, like usual. So you can check out my numbers. You can tell me what kind of a weak bitch I am, stuff like that. So yesterday, the reason that I didn't make a video, so I'm gonna get into this. And this is gonna be controversial, I'm sure, but you know it has to be said and done. Excuse me, buds. But I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday about the new Andrew series from Primordial Performance, and how essentially, at least theoretically and mathematically, the compounds in it convert to testosterone and 1-testosterone. Sure, they're at a pretty low rate, but regardless, that's not really the scope of this conversation. So I explained to her this thing, and I'm like, I kind of want to run this. Like, it sounds like a pretty cool product, if it can actually live up to its claims, you know. And so she starts flipping out, and she's like, well, you don't need testosterone, that's cheating, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, listen, there's studies out there that support that exogenous testosterone there are really no detrimental effects. People go on TRT that have low testosterone levels. I sort of brought that up and told her that, and she said, well, you don't have low testosterone. I was like, well, that's not what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to say that some people who have low testosterone levels, they increase their testosterone levels with through exogenous means. And exogenous means from an outside source, so you're injecting it into yourself, or however you obtain the testosterone. Of course, I suppose you can try to orally administer it. It's not going to do anything though. So you're injecting the testosterone if you get it. And I explained to her how there are really no studies that support the claims that injectable test leads to such things as, you know, increase in aggression, really any negative side effects. But what does support that is overusing it. So one study in particular that I can you know, remember off the top of my head, claimed that 500 milligrams of injectable test per week showed no problems with the patients. It's only when you get up into, you know, the higher ranges, the 1 gram, the 1.5 grams per week, crazy overdoing your ranges. Of course, this is all based on body weight, but anyway, as soon as you get up in those ranges, that's where the problems start coming in. Or if you start throwing in other artificial steroids, that's when the problems come in. I'm trying to explain to her that an elevated testosterone level is not bad, especially when it's coming from an outside source, because there's nothing supporting that. Interestingly enough, though, what does support an increase in aggression and sexual activity and all those things is an increase in your natural testosterone, which is kind of interesting. I found that to be a little interesting. I didn't really comment that to her because she was already pretty inflamed and enthralled, so I didn't really want to bring up the fact that, you know, natty test boosters really, if they actually do increase your testosterone levels, really aren't much better, I guess. But I'm not saying that I've tried injectable testosterone, because I've not, but I was just trying to explain this to her, and that ended up going on for, conversation went on for about an hour and a half. Mostly have her, most of the conversation was silence. I really hate silence on the phone, especially when I'm just sitting down and I have my phone up to my head. Here we go, perfect example. Phone up to my head. Literally, this is what I was doing the entire time. It was really bad. I literally got up at one point and was like, "All right, I need to make food right now because it's been like 3 hours and I haven't eaten." So started made food, and I think that just got her a little bit more pissed off. But we talked about it some more, and she's okay with it now. Okay, you know how that works, right? Women say they're fine with something, but really they're not. I know that though. So if I do it, obviously I'm going to tell her. But if I don't, there's no sense in poking the issue with a stick. That being said, how you boys liking my my Lane Norton beard? I got it going on. This shit is hot. Boom, bitches love it. My bitch loves it. You know what I mean? Not saying that my girl's a bitch, because she's probably gonna see this and be all up in my face about it, but that's not a really big deal. Not a big concern. But yes, this is what I did yesterday. So the combination of those two things really didn't allow me to get my video up yesterday. So sorry for that. All you guys that were out there waiting for AndrewNico to put up a new video, and then you see me posting, I'm not putting up a video, and you're like, at least I would be like that if I was following someone like me religiously, which I do follow myself religiously. But that's it. Starting to rant. Nico. Till tomorrow. Out.